I'm so busy.
I'm so busy. I'll get to it, but I got an email from a client, 9 o'clock last night. She said, I'm sorry, I was so busy all week, I couldn't submit the documents you need for the desperate emergency thing I hired you to do.
Yes, exactly.
Well, thanks for tuning in. Linda Ray, what are we talking about on glitch number 66? Business mistakes that we've made or we've seen other people make that we are trying to help you avoid making. Where are we going on 66? Get your kicks on Route 66.
March 6th, glitch 66. Do you make decisions out of desperation?
Ooh.
We've done a glitch on resenting other people for our own decisions because we didn't think through to consequences and just said yes. This is more out of desperation, and I like how this piggybacks after yesterday's glitch with talking about marketing and how when times are tough, people scale back the marketing. Other decisions, arguably bad decisions, could be made when people feel desperate or are feeling squeezed financially because of not great times. I can't just say don't do that.
You could. In fact,
could.
I actually think you just did.
I did. But let's talk a little bit about how to sort of minimize that because it's going to happen and it happens to everybody. And it is, once again, a recurring theme is it's a practice to overcome some of the bad decisions or decisions that lead to bad outcomes and bad consequences. One of the things that we have seen where people will, out of desperation, they'll reduce pricing to compete or to overcome the competition and think that they're getting a move out on the competition by reducing prices. Or
they're making a decision to do that.
Right.
Thinking it's the right decision.
Correct.
I think I know where you're going here.
Yeah, and so when all else fails, I think personally, there's a proactive stance that we can take with being proactive and forecasting. When we forecast, we may have a sense of whether it's seasonality or various economic downturns, things that happen that there's a lull, and how to plan for that. And one of the things too is how to address marketing as part of the messaging that continues to drive the engine even when you're sleeping. So people are finding you.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah. People are finding you on what problems you can solve or what things you can do to help them with their search of whatever it is they're looking for, even when times are tough.
Well, what is the goal and what's the actionable item for number 66? Fill us in.
I will. So the goal...
You will?
When there is a downturn and potentially fewer clients coming through the door, then that means, logically, that you might have some more time on your hands. And what can we do? There's some housekeeping things we can do. Can we review some of the customer service procedures? Can we review and improve upon the customer experience, the customer journey? Is there quality control measures that we can implement? Are there marketing risks or things we haven't done before that you see happening, but you have thought, like, I can't do that, or I don't know how to do that? Maybe now's the time to learn, to do something.
It sounds like what you're advocating for is if there's a lull in your business for any reason, instead of panicking and potentially making bad decisions out of the panic, plan and prepare, prosper.
Yes.
As opposed to plan, prepare for disaster because you may have made bad decisions out of your panic. Oh my God, where are the customers?
Yes.
And I think Linda is being very clear here. She's not saying, you're not saying, even though I'm talking about it in the third person, but she's sitting next to me. You're not saying do something just for the sake of busy work.
No.
Right? Things aren't real busy in the business, so you're just busy. You're advocating for getting something done that will ultimately benefit your business in the long term.
This is what I am saying 1,000%. If there is a downturn where client activity is less than you are typically seeing in the past, there is no real excuse now that you're so busy handling the busy work.
Oh, that's it right there. Oh my gosh, how many times have we heard that?
We have a audio podcast to listen to, Plan, Prepare for a Disaster. It talks about the things we don't want to talk about. That there are things that could happen that are not good. But if you plan and you prepare and you're proactive about the planning and preparing, then it's going to be real easy when the thing bleeps the bed that you can then handle what potentially could be the worst case scenario kind of thing.
I think you meant to say shit's the bed.
We have cool sound effects. So if I say it's the bed.
Well, that's it for 66. Tomorrow is 67, and we'll see you then.
See you then. March 6th. March 6th.
The calendar's over here in case you need it.
March 6th.
March 6th.
Root 6. I mean, Glitch 66.
66 for 3-6.
We're sure it's March 6th, right?